our way to my grandmother's to swap this truck out with the new one, 2011. Unfortunately, it's maybe not like the last ride, but the last long ride probably in this truck. This truck did me good for a few years. Was it a few years?
Less than a year,
I think it might have been a year or something like that. I think a little longer. But I did a lot of work to this truck. I got it, when I first got it, you go back and look, the rear end friggin' blew up on it because the diff cover had a hole in it. Like it just rusted a hole through it and leaked all the fluid out. Me and Amber were on the freeway and smoked it because I didn't know it was low. Had to do that. New fuel pump, plugs, wires, mounts, tires in the front. I did all four-wheel brakes on this thing. A lot of stuff. This kind of wasn't like how my white truck was. My white truck was a dime. She was great. Didn't put a lot of money into her and made a bunch of money with her. But, you know, stuff goes on and you gotta, you know, sometimes you upgrade and, you know, hopefully you can at least. Definitely gonna miss the V8 power in this thing. Trying to decide what I want to do because the service four-wheel drive light's on, and I think that's on. There's a ground there that comes out that they say is for the that connects to the frame. They say it's for the four-wheel drive, and like that gets all rusty and crappy, and it doesn't get a good connection, so it triggers the four-wheel drive. So that's not too hard to do, to redo those grounds. So I'll probably try to do that, but we do have a brake light and ABS light on. And I'm pretty sure the brake light's on because of the ABS, but I've never fixed it. The brakes work fine in it. The ABS fuse is just pulled. I think there must be a bad wheel sensor or something. I'm trying to decide if I want to do all that. This thing's only got 111,000 miles, and the transmission was rebuilt, I think, at like 100,000. Problem with this truck, it just sat. You know, drove through the winters and then just sat. You know, and it just, when you're up in the salt in Ohio, it just eats it. So we'll figure out what we're gonna do here, and I got to get that motor loaded into the new truck, and then we're gonna drive that thing home, and hopefully we make it. So we'll see you when we get there. Well, black truck made it. So let's hook our battery up here and see what she does. I'm sure she'll start. We'll see though. Got lights. Little squeaky belt. Ooh. Little squeaky belt, but it needs one bad. Fix it with some silicone. That's quiet.
Looks nice.
Sounds alright, huh?
Nice and quiet.
We'll let this thing run for a minute. Gotta get these out of here.
Your tire looks a little flat.
Yeah, but the good thing about that is that's the spare, so we'll let it be. We got these tires in the back, or these wheels. One of them's good. It's actually really good, and kind of may work out because these are the same size as all these. And if you come up here, these are somewhat decent. These are the same tires as that, so it's not the same pattern, but the same width and size. So you should be able to take those off of that and put them on here. The date codes on these are 2019, so it's not like they're like super old wheel tires. But this guy's the spare. Hopefully just make it a little bit. Yeah. Should be decent. Runs good. We have to load this engine up in here. So I'm gonna get that all hooked up. And yeah. Let's see if we can get this thing in there. Sure we can. Amber pointed out something about this truck that it seems to sit a little lower than,
Watch the garage.
oh, thank you, than my 1500 now. Oh, I think because my 1500 now is a Z71, so I don't know if the suspension's higher or something, or bigger on it or something. That's the pallet that Blaze gave us. Let's see if we can line it up. Maybe in a little more. We don't have too much more that we can go anyway, so. Just want the tailgate to be able to close. Ooh. Can I have this? See if we can get this thing down up on in here, huh? It's starting to rain, but whatever. Hopefully it goes this way. We need it to swing that way. Back up with you. Something about like that. Much better.
The truck really sinks with that on it.
Yeah. It's all the way in the back too, so it's got a couple 100 pounds of, tires in it. Probably those aren't going to be 100 pounds a piece, but they're probably 50 to 60 pounds. Whoa! Almost took myself out up there. We're gonna get this girl all strapped down, and what's our coolant temp looking like in there? Pretty good, below 210. I can see it through here, so that's good. If you guys watched the previous videos, you know we had a rough time with that. Well, as long as it makes it. This truck engine that we bought for it is pulling its old engine. Take it back. I don't know. I think that's kind of cool. This chain is hurting my hand. Yow!
Find out.
May have to go move that cord. Watch your toes. Toesy woesy. Man, you can sure fit a lot in this garage, dude. Big ass truck. Full size truck. Don't miss that. But when do I really use that? We ain't drag racing. So, like I said, I don't know what I'm gonna do. May just I may fix it, I may not, I may leave it for the next person, but still a running driving truck with 4x4, so just if I want to spend the time on it, that's the thing. So we'll see. It was a good truck for now, but really missed my old white truck, but she was rough too. So we'll see if we end the video here or not. I'm not too sure. We got to get that thing home and see if that makes it first. We may end it then, or we'll probably come back to this thing, and you know, maybe we'll work on it. It depends on how much time I want to take on it, because we'll see. I'll think about it in this thing that I call a brain. So we'll see when we're on the road. All right, well, y'all, we're on the open road. We only have about a 15-minute drive home, but we're probably already about halfway. Thing ride's pretty good. Obviously not the same pep. There you go. Can you see me now? Cool. I gotta take these turns easy. I keep forgetting there's a whole engine in the back of this thing. Coolant temp staying good. We're right below 210 because we did put a 180 thermostat in this thing because I didn't think the water pump was bad, but then it ended up being bad, as you can see in the previous video. And what do you think about it, Amber?
It's nice.
Ride's pretty nice. Definitely ain't that V8 power, you know, but it's pretty nice. So I already feel like I got a little bit of confidence in this thing, but I don't want to say that because we're not home yet. Too bad I already said it. I guess we'll see when we get to the house, if we make it there. We're gonna make it. I think I ever pulled the truck in that way. A little wider than the black truck, huh? Oh, geez. room to pull up here. There you go, y'all. A little dark out, but we made it. First long trip in this truck, and she did pretty good. So that might be where we end it. I'm gonna be doing some more stuff to this thing. I'm gonna try to, you know, treat this rust here a little bit because it's just chewing up the bed. And I have those fender flares, and the fender flares come up to about here, but I want to stop the rust so that it just doesn't keep climbing up. So probably end up putting the flare on, marking where it goes. This bed's beat up a little bit, but still, you want to stop the rust. So we'll mark it, take it down to there, and then, you know, paint it with like that rust stop stuff or whatever. But cool. Got to drop the motor off to get my core for it. Gonna ask them if I can pull some stuff off. I'd like to keep the throttle body and everything. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. Just a quick little video, nothing crazy. Getting this thing transported and stuff like that, and seeing what you do on the road. So thanks for coming, thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button for me, and take it easy.